You'll be surprised how many people in their relationships, in their marriages, feel insecure. Nobody wants to feel insecure in their relationships, but sometimes you find yourself not being as confident. You don't feel like you have that sense of like, yes, I am 100% how I want to be, who I want to be. And it is actually a lot more common than we might think that we can be insecure in a relationship. For some people, they feel like, man, before they got married, they were like, oh, when I finally get married, that's when I'm going to think that I'm great. That's when I'm going to, feel like all the pieces of my life have come together. But then you get married, and the marriage itself presents situations that can help you or can make you feel insecure. It may be that you have developed insecurities within the marriage due to being with someone who can't sit still. They have that wandering eye. They're always looking for someone else, and you always feel like you're quote unquote competing with someone else for their affection, for their attention. You feel like maybe that person finds people that you feel look better than you. You start to wonder, like, why are they looking for someone else? Why are they stepping outside this relationship? Is there something wrong with me? For some people, they feel insecure because one partner makes more money than them, and they feel like their spouse, their partner, is a bit more financially stable and sound. And so they're like, man, I just feel like if they were to leave, if something were to happen, I am really stuck. And so they have that sense of insecurity. They don't have that sense of confidence that if something were to happen in this relationship, I can have a secure financial future. For some people, they are insecure in their relationships because they've had past traumatic experiences. Maybe they've been cheated on, or something like that, or they have a natural anxious attachment style that makes them kind of worry and fret about whether their partner's happy, things like that. Sometimes people have insecurities in their marriages because of an inability to provide their spouse with something that the spouse really wants. And so there's a whole host of reasons why people can feel insecure. And when insecurities exist, sometimes it causes mistrust. It causes communication breakdowns and emotional distance. And the key to being able to work on these things is to be able to say, you know what, I know these insecurities they exist. Let's have a conversation about it. Are there things that your partner can do to kind of lower those insecurities if they are the ones contributing to why these insecurities exist? But at the end of the day, a lot of it can also be you may need to see somebody and talk through some of these things and kind of process some of these experiences and some of these feelings. Being open and having open communication, being vulnerable and transparent can definitely help. Don't feel like, oh man, I have these insecurities, and so now I have to deal with them by myself and just kind of feel more insecure that you have insecurities. It's like, no, I know that this exists. I know that this is there, so I can do something about it. Actually, something that just came to my mind too. Some of the things that makes people insecure in their relationships as well is their own personal body image, their own personal sense of self. And sometimes your partner may be actually, your partner may actually be very okay with how you look, what your body's like, something like that. But you come to the table with this sense of like, well, if I don't like me, they probably don't like me. So at the end of the day, you guys, let's try to get to the bottom of these things. And it is so important in addressing these insecurities in the relationship, in the marriage, so that the relationship can be strengthened and the relationship can be enhanced, and you can actually enjoy, and so can your partner enjoy the relationship a whole lot more. So let's get to the bottom of these insecurities. Let's fight through them, push through them. We're not going to compare our spouses to anyone. So if you are comparing yourself or being compared, no one wants to be in that position. Let's squash the comparison and let's work on the insecurities and strengthen and enhance our relationships. Take care. We'll see you next time. Give yourself some grace.